Hello, it's Phoebe Remington. I just wanted to offer a short yoga practice with the intention of honoring those who have been working so diligently towards keeping us healthy and safe and giving us everything that we need within all of the essentials. My husband has been open since day one. I honor him at this moment. So that's my intention, just to provide a yoga practice to honor those that have been working so hard to keep us safe. So if you will, just bring yourself to a seated position. Bring your hands to the knees. And on the inhale, lift the arms up. On the exhale, drive the arms to one side, pulling the fingertips to that side. One deep breath, come back to center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale into the other side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, arms float down. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale into the side body. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale to the opposite side. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale, arms push away and clear the space here. We are going to come into easy pose with a basket. If you will take your hands like a basket like this for our cat-cow, that will deepen the stretch. Stack the knees over the hips. Send the hands into a basket just a little bit further than you normally would with a cat-cow. And on the inhale, draw the belly button up. On the exhale, sink the belly 3 more times. As you inhale, draw the chin towards the chest. As you exhale, lift the gaze above you, warming up the belly area, the spine. And just take this next inhale and exhale to reach back into child pose, continuing to hold the basket. And breathe here for 3 more breaths. Allow your head to sink to the mat. On the next inhale, walk the hands gently up to a seated position. And we're going to just take one more really deep breath on the inhale. And on the exhale, dive forward, bending at the hips. Inhale to rise, exhale to float the hands down. We're going to come to the top of our mat for downward facing dog. But before we do, rise up on the inhale. Float the hands down on the exhale. And just drive one foot back, hands to place firmly on the mat. And then inhale, pull forward, exhale, push back into down dog. And in this position, pedal the feet, do what feels good to you, roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. One more deep breath here. Inhale, push forward to plank. Exhale, lower to up dog. Inhale, rock back to child. Exhale, come to tabletop. We're going to place our feet towards the front of the mat again and repeat this cycle. Inhale to rise. Exhale, float. Inhale, drive one foot backward. Exhale, push. Tail to the sky. Rock the feet back and forth. Inhale, drive forward. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale and exhale, back to child. 2 deep breaths here. Use your basket if you'd like. For an extra shoulder stretch, and on the inhale, walk the hands forward. So we are going to start again in our seated position. And inhale, arms rise. Exhale, dive forward, clasping the hands in front of you, keeping the neck long. Thinking that maybe your head is a magnet towards your hands and you're driving your head forward towards the hands. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Come to the short end of your mat. Toes about shoulder width apart, hips shoulder width apart. Inhale, draw the right or left leg back. Pivot the back foot just about 45 degrees and sink into warrior one. Exhale, sink into the pose. Adjust yourself so that it feels good. And exhale, fold the hands down to frame the foot. Inhale, pull the foot backwards and drive down, up dog. Exhale, sink back. Roll your body forward, walk the knees forward, tiptoe back to the mat. Inhale, drive the other foot behind. Warrior one, sink into it. Exhale, fold the hands down. Inhale, drive the foot backwards. Exhale, lowers the ground. Inhale, up, cobra, up dog. Exhale, release back into child. Basket if you need a shoulder stretch. Inhale, walk the hands forward, sit back on the knees. Inhale to rise. Exhale, folds forward with hands clasped out front again. Head driving towards the hands. And now taking the hands, sweeping them behind you and melting the forehead to the mat. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale, take the hands, press yourself forward and come to the long end of your mat. We're going to come up to a goddess pose. Take your feet about shoulder width apart, but put your toes out just a little bit. And about a 45-degree angle here, if my math is correct. Exhale, sink down into goddess. Bring the arms overhead, pull them down to the heart center, and allow your tail or your sit bones to just sink into the mat. Move around if you need to, just a little bit. And then on the inhale, rise back up, arms overhead. Exhale, float the arms down. One more time. Inhale, sink. Exhale, pull the tailbone to the mat. Breathe through the pose. Take the arms up wide and let them float to the mat. Take your feet, point them towards the short end of your mat for chair pose. Feet shoulder width apart. Take the hands on the exhale. Sink the bum towards the mat. Drive the arms up. Let the tailbone and the arms go in opposite directions. Pull as much as is comfortable to create that space. Inhale, rise. Exhale, let your arms float. One more time. Sink the belly on the exhale. Pull the arms up. One more deep breath here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, let the arms float to the side here. And we're going to meet in a lying position here for a last sequence. Take the knees, feet flat on the ground, and just kind of roll or rock back into a lying position. Hug the knees in, bring the arms overhead, and allow your knees to fall to one side. It doesn't matter. And then bring your arms out to a T. But try to keep the shoulder connected with the earth. 3 deep breaths here. Bring the knees back up to center. Give them a quick squeeze. Take the hands back out to a T and allow them to fall to the opposite side, keeping that shoulder to the mat if you can. 3 deep breaths. Bring the knees back in. One more time. Shoot the hands and the knees out simultaneously to the edges of your mat. And just relax here for one moment. Take your knees in. Give them a hug. Rock forward. Position. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, or vertebra by vertebra, roll down back onto your shoulders and allow your knees to come to whichever side serves you best. Hands out wide. Deep breaths here. Bring your arm to serve as a pillow for your head and neck, and just take a few deep breaths here. Push up with your opposite arm to come back to a seated position. If you will, take your feet and put your legs into a diamond position for tortoise pose. It doesn't matter which way you're facing. But allow yourself to fold or initiate the fold from the hips. On the inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhale, fold forward. Neck is soft, gently reaching forward towards your hands. Feeling the stretch in your thighs and in your lower back. 2 more breaths. after the inhale, on the exhale, gently walk your hands back up, and let's lie in Shavasana. For this particular Shavasana, just to open receptiveness and to open ourselves up to all that's going on, allow your knees to fall forward and just gently roll back. Place your hands wherever they're comfortable, maybe on your hips, maybe out wide. But 7 deep breaths here, just honoring the space that you've given yourself at this moment. Bring your awareness back to the body, bring the knees together. Place your hand again as a pillow, roll over to one side and gently push yourself back up to easy pose. Cross the legs, place your hands above to receive all the beautiful energy that you've given yourself at this moment, and just to send a final thank you to those who have been working so hard, or whatever your intention might be within this practice. One more deep breath together, hands rise. On the exhale, hands fall to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. I am looking forward to more sessions together. I hope this has been beneficial. And again, thank you to all of those who have worked so hard to keep us going at this time, and all my best to you that you can stay safe and healthy. And if you would like to comment, please feel free to do so, and hopefully you have a great rest of the day.